What's up, guys? We're Yellow Claw, and this is Toasted.
Yellow Claw, thanks for having us basically in your pop-up store.
Thanks for popping up.
How are you guys doing? 3 hours sleep for the first day?
I'm doing a little better, actually. I did 5.5, but we've been good. Like, ADE is turning out something really important and relevant in Amsterdam. It's something to be proud of. And this thing, like, we started this pop-up store last year before, something like that. And this is the biggest we ever done, like 3 days, and it's just really cool to see all, like, to really give people, like, like an intimate experience and like meeting, and get some stuff in and play some music. It's just a lot of fun.
No offense, I mean, of course, you guys are having, the fans are your family,
Yeah.
It looks like you invite your family over and like they steal your fucking house empty.
That's why we always do it at friends' place. In the paper store. It's like not a place. Like we just leave in an hour. Like whatever.
Because you see people walking away with T-shirts and stuff, and of course, I mean, the clothing looks fantastic. But and then I go like, do they actually pay for that?
Oh,
or?
yeah, they do. They do.
Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, listen up. We're trying to set up this interview, I think, maybe 5 times already, but you guys are just too... No, that's our mistake as well. I think the last time we tried, because I found the old questions way back,
No.
was Tomorrowland, where you guys hosted your own stage.
Uh-huh.
Oh, last year.
That's kind of... It's kind of an achievement.
Yeah, we did it for the third year already.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, Tomorrowland.
Yeah, and it's every year the stage is really
Growing.
yeah, growing, but it's really a thing. People actually come out and stay there for a couple of hours and support. And it's pretty cool because Tomorrowland is also like supporting us and getting really big names. We got like Flux Pavilion. Last year we had Excision. That's like that. So those are very like unique names for like a European festival experience. And so Tomorrowland sees the value of what our label brings to the table, and that's really cool.
This is a really stupid question, but I have to ask it anyway. Is normally guys like you who do the stuff that you do don't get this popular because it's out there, it's in your face, it's like love it or leave it. Your music it can be rough. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of inside humor in there. What are your success? I mean, of course you are yourself, but I mean, normally guys like you don't become this big because I mean the plays are insane.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, so, like sometimes the place is just. It started out with like a video like Shotgun, and it just we topped like 100 million views, and it started with that. But I think we branched out in doing so much more than just DJing and just doing music, and I think that's why people like even more like to listen to our stuff and like experience an album or whatever, because they see what we do with all the other artists, they see our parties, they wear our clothes, and all the stuff, and like shooting like little movie trailers for mixtapes, and I mean I think we're just in people's lives in very different ways and on multiple levels. That's cool. Like people will work out with your music, wear your merch, go to your parties. I think it gets intimate after a while or something.
Well, and you guys aren't fake. I mean, maybe that's also the key. You guys are for real.
Dance music is full of people that just follow trends and very late also, and we've never done that. We've always just like if this thing would have just been a hobby of 2 friends DJing, having fun with it, then that's it, and that would have been cool too.
Yeah.
I would just get a day job and have fun with it, and by chance or also by being persistent in a certain way, we didn't come up with one song or one thing. It's like this has been building for like 5-6 years, and we've been like if you're like into Yellow Claw, then you're gonna get the mixtapes, you're gonna get new songs, you're gonna get the attention you want from an artist you like, and that's something like the overall consistency is very important for us. And like I said, like we are our own bosses. We don't have a manager, we don't have a record label. We do what we want. And
What do you do with the money?
we actually invested smartly. And we do like this kind of stuff. We do like the label, like that kind of stuff is not like it's not very profitable or anything. So we actually try to help out young artists, and yeah, what can I say? Like this is just No, but it's like it's not like
That was my answer.
no.
Well, money well spent, probably. when you go broke, you can always go to a pawn shop.
Exactly. Even this, people say that's an investment, right? So.
It is.
Hey, listen, a quote I found that I loved: "Save EDM, vote Yellow Claw." Is that vote actually a thing for you? Because actually, I do think you stand a chance to get to #1 in the DJ
If
Mix.
it's important for us?
Yeah.
No. No, honestly, no.
But you guys are ranking pretty good.
But that was actually a surprise to us last year. But like last year we were kind of like last year we didn't ask anybody about anything. We didn't ask for votes. We didn't say anything about it. We just got in super high, and everybody was like, "What?"
But we didn't want to like not ask or like don't show like our people like, okay, this is really cool that you did that. So we kind of like, you know, we wanted to say something about it and do something in a cool way, of course. You know, we always try to do it actually. And but it's not really important. Like honestly,
It doesn't matter. Like for us, with our music, with our like what we do, it doesn't matter. But I found it very flattering last year that like without doing campaigns, without asking for any help, without asking people actually voted for it. Like I didn't even know that existed.
so it's just about doing something back, really.
And then that's when we had we should actually do something with it and do like like a crazy funny campaign.
But
And
don't you think that's sad, actually? That I mean, so actually there are real fans out there. It's like we already expect that in this dance scene there aren't real fans anymore. You guys do your stuff, and
legit.
yeah, but most people don't, man.
Loyal following.
Yeah, but most people apparently don't.
And we know that, and we see
but
those
like
people a lot.
you can't fool people any longer than a few weeks with it. Like everywhere we go, there's like, to be super honest, everywhere we go, there's like thousands of people coming out. They're singing our songs, they're buying our merchandise. They're like, so that is as real as it gets. And like somehow left, right, or whatever competition you enter, whatever way you want to like profile yourself, or if it's not real, people are just gonna find out, or you're just gonna go somewhere and play somewhere, and there's nobody's gonna come out. If you have like fake followers, or like fake views, or fake streams, I heard about fake streams now.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No. Honestly, people are selling fake streams, and then you go like, but
Then
what
nobody's
doesn't
listening to
what
your
doesn't matter?
music.
The cool thing about having a lot of streams is that those are people actually listening, and that those people come to a show,
That's
and
crazy.
that they even pay you like for the streams a bit. But
We
if
never
you're-
understood anything like that. We never understood buying Twitter followers, and we for a long time were very low on followers. And people were like, why don't you have like 100K? Why don't you have 1 million? Dude,
Because we didn't ask people.
no, we don't. And the people we do have are like they're with us, you know.
Hey, what I also loved about you guys is you have an album. An actual album. Like normally.
Too.
Yeah, I know. But I mean, 2017 Los Amsterdam.
Yeah.
A lot of DJ producers release tracks, not albums anymore, because they go like, well, you know, it takes a lot of effort to produce an album, and when I put it out, nobody gives a shit.
I mean, it's a lot of work. And when we back in I don't know like 2015 when we started producing Blood for Mercy when it came out, everybody was telling us why don't you drop every song as a single? And we're like, we just wanted to try it because back in the day, like artists were making albums, and it's a special craft. And honestly, we had a lot of fun making that record. We learned a lot from the experience. And you know what the cool thing is? It is different, and it does work. It still works, and like even with Los Amsterdam, or like again with Los Amsterdam, it's just you can do so much more with an album than just a song.
If you have a good album, that is.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But like
Probably
everything
that's the
around
key,
it,
you know? A lot of people don't make enough good songs.
We even like made CDs and vinyls off the album, and like that's one of the coolest things. It's just like when I was a kid, I'd have like a Michael Jackson CD, or like have like, and that's
have
some
something
way
like-
that's still like a form of artistry in a way. And I just want that. And the funny thing is, people actually buy the vinyls.
I think a lot of people don't actually play them, but they
No,
just
I
want to
don't
have
think
it,
so. Yeah,
just
yeah.
for like having something physical.
It is almost like, you know, a miracle that people still buy music. On the other hand, I mean, if you make good music, people still buy it. That's fucking obvious, actually.
Yeah.
People like if you have a cool product, if it looks good, if you have like a vinyl that's like well designed, it looks good, you can put it in a room. People buy it because it's just a good thing, you know.
Yeah, a lot of amazing collabs on the album. Tiny Temper, Jonah Fraser, Jade Lauren. Were those the people that you picked? I was like, I really want to work with these people.
100%.
And then you approached them and they were willing and able. And
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's one
Were there
part.
actually acts that you approached that weren't available, or that
Rihanna,
you really wanted to work with her as well?
definitely.
Yeah, we tried to work with Chris Brown for a while.
Yeah.
It was hard.
What was hard about that is we had a very experimental song for his flavor. Like it was like 4 years ago. Nowadays that song would have been pretty like normally pop dance orientated. But back then, yeah, it happens. Like because we always try to do something with the people that's different from what they've been doing. So we get a lot of no's. We get a lot of yes.
Are you guys working on new music?
We literally almost finished a new album.
No shit. How many songs do you have?
At this point, 40.
Yeah, too
40?
many. Too
Yeah.
many. So, we're
So
just
what are you gonna do? Kill your darlings?
Yeah, we're gonna just finish a lot of it and then compile the album. That's always fun.
We have this side project. It's called Looney Tunes. That's why we use all our bad
All
songs.
the bad songs.
That's like we just look us up.
You know, of course, what I mean, bad songs. You know, I mean, why would you create a bad song?
Just Google two guys from internet and put their pictures on it, but it's like they're not real. that's all our like. All the
Hey, when will the album be out? I mean, and are there any collabs on there that you actually can name? Because we stopped asking. What?
nothing.
No.
You can't name anything. No
Nothing.
No, that
just you guys?
early because we're really. I mean, we're almost done, but we're still in the production process. So everything can still be scrapped, changed. So we learned like not to do that. But I mean, the fact that we're already talking about like maybe putting out a new album is already exciting stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're excited.
Definitely, yeah. Hey, you guys, and these are questions from summer. It says U.S. tour coming up. You probably just finished it, right?
No, we have to do one more week. Actually, 10 days.
So you came back to Amsterdam?
Just 10 days. Yeah, we came back Monday, and we're gonna fly out next week on Thursday. So that's like a long time at home actually. So it's really nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's perfect. And then we're gonna do a bunch of shows. Yeah, and then we're gonna go back, do a couple Asia weeks, and we're always touring.
But it can be killer, right? I mean, the Avicii documentary is coming out.
Yeah.
We live very differently than
Yeah,
Avicii lives.
yeah. Two different worlds.
But it is tempting to get into that lifestyle, I think. 'Cause
Not to me. I think that's not.
well, you don't have a manager. That's probably helping a lot.
It's the opposite of tempting. Revolting. No, never. I wanna do stuff like that or like
But
poison myself.
he's doing good now, right?
He's doing good
That's
now.
a good thing.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking genius.
But
And,
remember, he's on his own. I'm not talking about managers or whatever, but you know, wherever we are playing, matter how tough
You have
it is.
this every day. I see you in the morning. You're trying to snort cocaine in the morning. I
Yeah.
say, don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's not
Okay.
good.
Take an espresso.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
And then he sees
Actually-
me
actually-
with the heroin. Go, don't do it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
But actually, you were warning him for the espresso. So I see there's a bro thing going on.
Honestly, like we take care of
bromance
each
is
other.
real.
No, it is like we are like not just friends. We're business partners, and we look out after each other.
I mean, you are lucky though, because I mean, I find it hard to work creative with one or two persons. But I mean, to be creative and travel all the time, be together all the time, fuck man, must be tough as well.
Of course. Yeah. But
differences.
yeah, sometimes, but not really like that intensely or something. No.
No.
I think
I think both of us have a fair amount of knowledge of what we're not good at, and
yeah, that. But
leave that to each other.
yeah, but it's also like honestly, it's like you can't win every fight, and not everything should be an argument. Some like but that's partnership too. Sometimes I just
Yeah.
I just think I'm just gonna let this one slide, or I feel differently about this song, but he's so into it. Okay, then let's do it. That's also a little bit of trust, and I think that's it. You can't argue about everything,
Hey, you guys did a track with a Dutch guy called Frans Bauer.
Yeah.
He is like famous, like a while ago. But did you see that Mick Jagger viral where he was singing?
I didn't click it, but what's the story about it?
Well, I mean, the Rolling Stones played Holland. They played Gelderdoom, and backstage somebody showed them a Frans Bauer track for some reason, and he started singing it. They recorded it and put it online. So it's Mick Jagger singing Frans Bauer now.
But Frans Bauer is in Holland is no, he is an icon, but like commercial media or like mainstream media doesn't want to accept that he is in the people's hearts, When
He's actually- it's the same approach, though.
When we did that song with Frans Bauer, the people in my parents' neighborhood were like, ecstatic. Like
Yeah.
they don't care about big stars. They don't care about working with like.
When we performed the
We
song
did it once.
at Mysteryland, honestly, you never like this was a stage for like 2,000 people. There were 10,000 people over there. They made
Yeah.
an aerial
There's a
shot of
picture
it.
of it.
Yeah, it's crazy. But as soon as he walked in, honestly, I'm getting goosebumps right now because all those people were like, yes. Because he was standing there and he was loving it and he was doing that song and honestly he's a super real person too.
Oh, yeah.
How you see him on TV or whatever, he's exactly like that. And I respect that, you know. He's a
It
really
wasn't even like in a cynical way that we did it. We just thought it would be super cool.
It was.
yeah.
Yeah.
He nailed it.
Any more ideas like this, maybe in the future?
Too many.
Are there actually people in Holland that you like to work with that you didn't work with yet? Or are there actually people some outside of Holland that you would work with that you didn't work with yet?
I think in Holland we did most of the things we wanted to do, and outside of that we got a list, and it's getting shorter.
It's a short list.
It's getting shorter every month. Yeah.
Hey, we're here at ADE. You were joking about it. It's getting more important. Is it an important thing for you guys, ADE? In what way?
It is. We don't try to like meet with everybody anymore. Or do like a million speed dates. We don't do that anymore. It's important for us like to have our people over. We see all over the world. Like people over there. Like there's people from the States. There's people from Shanghai, Taipei. You know, and that's cool. To like welcome in your own city. And honestly, we're doing a bunch of dinners with everybody and with the people we work with. But it's not like we're not gonna do like all these business talks. It's just grabbing food, having a good time, you know, catching up, stuff like that. It's perfect for that.
And it's probably also a time where you can reflect on what you did and maybe look forward to the future. What are your plans for next year?
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
A lot of new music, a lot of new, just like going wider with the brand. You know, like Yellow Claw is not just music. It's like an audiovisual project with videos, music, fashion, and every month we take another inch. That's kind of how I feel. It feels like every month we take another inch of the world, and
So world domination is your goal.
in the end, definitely,
We said that many times actually.
yeah,
I'd like to see that happen.
yeah.
And we recently we did way more like our own shows, like more concerts, like where you're in charge of full production and you can really do cool stuff when it comes to like staging and branding and you know visuals and stuff. And we're probably gonna do that more and more because just being so full in control is exactly what we do in everyday, you know, in everyday business and everyday life. So to do that with the concerts and the shows as well just feels really good.
I think what you guys are doing is a miracle in many respects not because you don't deserve it, but because the industry is probably against you. You know, you go against the stream, you do your own stuff, you don't give a shit about conventions, yet you are successful, you do what you do, and you do what you like. So, if you listen to this interview and you want to do the same as you guys did, what is your advice?
I have one advice: don't sign anything unless somebody looks at it that has studied the material, like a lawyer or like whatever.
So it sounds like you guys got fucked over once.
Never,
Never. That's why.
So you didn't sign anything.
nothing.
Yeah.
That's my main
And
advice.
honestly, just you put the hours in. Like that's the thing with artists. People see them when they pop up, when they rise to the surface. But beneath that surface, there's been slaving for years, working on a craft, working on music, working on everything. You know,
Sounds good.
not with Jim.
No, it sounded really good. Like I thought it was cool. Like
The service thing.
No, it was good. It felt like Karate Kid kind of stuff. It was powerful.
No, but it's true.
It is true. It is super true.
Yeah.
But it really sounded good.
But I fully agree because there must have been times that were shitty, like that you don't have a deal and you don't have money and you need money to produce your music and you have to break through that circle, right? Because it must be comfortable where you guys are now. I mean, you can do what you do. You have your money. You have the industry behind you.
Yeah, but young people nowadays, a lot of young people nowadays, they just want it all at the same time. Like it's that whole like
it's the Netflix generation.
Yeah, it's
They're
like
used to
it's
stuff
like
on
maybe
demand.
even the idols generation. You go on a show, you're like, you do 5 episodes of a show and you're famous. But take your time, man. You don't have to like. You got kids nowadays. You have 2 songs on SoundCloud and they get like a manager and a publisher, and it's not like, take your time with stuff. Do like the 4-day job, like whatever, washing cars or being a bartender, and make the hours in the other 3 days. And don't, like I said, don't try to make shortcuts in like signing anything or like doing a stupid deal or anything. If it's in the stars for you, and you work hard for it, it'll come.
Hey guys, thanks so much for your time.
Right.
Thanks. Good talk.
Hey, thanks. Awesome, dankjewel.
Hey, goede chat wel hoor.
Dankjewel.